Hello, beautiful angels. It is Olivia Grace, and I'm back with another video for you guys. And in this video, I'm going to be walking you through step by step how to instantly get rid of your resistance or limiting belief. It is actually very easy when you follow what exactly I'm going to tell you, okay? So if you are new here, my name is Olivia Grace. This is the Master Manifestors channel. Here I talk about law of assumption, manifestation, all of that good stuff. I've been studying manifestation for over 10 years. And so I'm really good at understanding it and getting others to understand. So if you're interested, then you should subscribe, like the video, comment, share it with someone that you think it will help. I do have one-on-one coaching available. If you need help getting your desire or you're having trouble with manifestation, then you can email me. My email is for coaching inquiries only and or success stories. And I am hosting a money mastery group coaching for March. So if you're interested in that, you can also email me for info. All right. Other than that, let's get started with the video. So the first part to making this work instantly, making this work today for you, is understanding that your belief is simply a story. It's not fundamentally true. It's not rooted in any, reality. Some of us are thinking, oh, this is true because of karma, or this is true because, this or that. It's only because that is the story that you have been believing and assuming, whether subconsciously, consciously, it doesn't matter. That is the story that your brain has been telling and believing and been in agreement with, and that's why you're experiencing it, okay? That's it. It's just a story. Now, the truth of you is that you are God expressed. You are perfection expressed. So the truest thing about you is love, wholeness, abundance, harmony, and everything that goes with things like that, right? So love versus fear. Everything that trends on the side of love is the real truth about you, okay? Anything that goes on the side of fear, hatred, despair, lack, low self-esteem, all of these things are the illusion, right? That is the illusion, okay? So, all right. Now that you're understanding that, and because your truth is God of your reality, is not just God of your reality, because you, as the avatar that you are the individual expression in form of God, okay? So in this reality, in my reality, I'm the God of my reality. In your reality, you're the God of your reality, okay? But the ultimate big G God that is galactifying the galaxies is that animating force, okay? That animating energy, that one energy that is animating all of us, okay? Which is why you want to treat your neighbor the way you treat yourself, because we all are the same, all right? So I'm intending that makes sense. All right. Because you are that big G God, you have the ability, you're not trapped in any story, okay? You're not just living the story, you're also telling the story. Like I said, you may not be consciously waking up and telling a lackful story or an unwanted story or a sad life story, but there is a story that is being told at all moments, and either it's for you or against you, okay? All right, great. So first thing, once we realize this, and we're going to use somebody, I'm going to use someone, we're going to call her Sally, right? I always use Sally. And someone was like, my name is Sally. Okay. So the Sally in my story, let's say that she is, I'll use my old example, right? Of a server, right? Serving in a restaurant, and she would like to have her own coaching business. She would like to be a manifestation coach, all right? Now, Sally's current experience is that she doesn't get clients. It's too hard to run a business. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's not making enough consistent money from her business to quit her job. And the fact that she's a server is like, how can I be a coach? I'm a server, right? She has all of these beliefs and things that are like, I can't quit my job and do my coaching business. This is what's going on, right? So now Sally is living all of that, right? Sally's not just getting this out of nowhere. She's experiencing that. When she does do some offers, she doesn't get any clients. Even when she seems to snag a client, they don't show up to the call. All kinds of things are happening to support this, right? So Sally starts to believe that this is just what it is. There's something wrong with me. There's something I need to figure out, right? There's something I need to do that's going to get me to be able to shift out of the circumstance where people don't want to coach with me and shift into the circumstance where people do want to coach with me. But all of the things that I just listed are in my way, right? What do I do about all of these things? Because how do I get to this end when I have all of this in the middle, right? All right, great. So the first thing that Sally is going to do is going to look at her circumstance and identify the limiting belief within that, right? So her basic limiting belief is, I'm not good enough as a coach yet, right? I'm not good enough as a coach to, I'm not getting clients, basically. I'm not getting clients. I don't know enough about business. My business is not doing well enough to get clients, right? So what most people get stuck on is realizing those limiting beliefs and then just affirming against those limiting beliefs, which is partly good, right? If I'm believing that I'm not getting clients, instead of me figuring out, how do I figure out to get clients? What do I got to do to get clients? What's wrong with me that I'm not getting clients? All this stuff. I'm just going to flip that on its head, right? And say, I'm getting plenty of clients, right? My business is doing incredible. I'm not getting any business. No, my business is doing incredible, right? But a lot of people spend their time in the how, in the unpacking. Well, how do I make this not be true anymore? You don't make anything not be true. You assume the opposite. You assume what you want. An assumption is accepting something as true with no proof. So even in the face of not getting any clients, of my business not doing well, I'm going to assume that I do get clients and that my business is doing well, right? Now, a lot of people have done that, right? I give you guys some credit. You've done that. But then what happens, and this is going to be your next step, is to realize, is there an identity behind the limiting belief? Well, why don't I get any clients? Why is my business not doing well, right? What do I believe about me that's leading me to have that experience? I don't believe that I'm a good enough coach, right? So I don't believe I'm a good enough coach. That's why when people do sign up with me, right, I'm kind of hoping that they don't show, right? Because I don't feel comfortable telling them what I charge because I don't believe that I can get them a result, right? And, I feel discouraged or insecure because I'm working as a server right now and I'm trying to, do manifestation coaching. So I feel unsure in myself. And then the person that's coaching with me feels that unsurety, right? I'm unsure with myself. I don't have a lot of faith in myself or confidence in myself. I don't have a lot of faith and confidence in my business and my ability to do what I'm charging people for. That identity is what's leading me to this outcome of not getting clients. So this is why a lot of times when we're doing affirmations here, we're like, well, why aren't things shifting, right? Because your identity is still misaligned with the outcome that you want, which is fine, right? It's fine because just the same way that when we identify the beliefs that are not aligned with our outcome, you can identify the identity and you flip it around. No, I'm an incredible coach. Right? I'm an incredible coach. I know exactly what I'm doing as a coach. I get every single client results as a coach, right? Well, if I believe that I get every single client results, right? If I'm an incredible coach, right? If I know exactly what I'm doing, then it makes sense for me to get clients. It makes sense for my business to do well. The other belief or identity is I'm not a good business person, right? I fail all the time. I'm a failure, right? No, I'm successful. Everything I do is successful. Everything I do succeeds, right? Every business venture I do turns to goals. I have the Midas touch. Everything I do is prospering, right? So if I believe that I'm a good if I believe I'm a good business person, right? And I'm good at doing my business, then it makes sense for my business to be going well. But if I believe I'm a bad business person, then it doesn't make sense. Even when I'm affirming my business is doing well, if I think I suck as a business owner, right? Then that's what's leading me to believe that specific thing. Okay. So it's fine. All right. Let's get back on track. So the first thing that you're going to do is identify the limiting belief. What is the belief that is leading to the results, right? How you discover your belief is just look at the results. What are you experiencing, right? That's coming from knowing that everything is a story. All right. Identify the belief. See if there is an identity behind that belief. Is there a belief that you have about yourself that's leading you to believe and assume the way that you are, right? All right. Number 3, realize the lie. Realize the lie, okay? If you are if you're wanting to be a coach, especially now, and you are a genuine person, which I'm intending and knowing that everyone on this channel is a genuine person, then you have the desire to help somebody. Let me tell you something about coaching. And I know this doesn't have to do with just coaches, but I know that there are a lot of entrepreneur and coaches on my space, right? When I was first studying to get into coaching and everything, this guy said that, did you know that if someone was to go and talk to a tree once a week, it would prosper them still? So it's, and it's not to say to not be a great coach, right? But just you holding space for someone to get their ideas out, right, already is prospering them. So the fact that you're thinking, oh, I'm not a good coach, I can't do this, that's all, like, realize the lie in that, right? Oh, I'm a failure, right? I'm a failure. Okay, you're a failure. That can't be true, right? Remember what I said in the beginning of the video. You're God express. You're perfection express. The allness that is all is being you, okay? You're perfect. Everything that you're thinking that is not aligned with that perfection is an illusion, right? It's an illusion that you are living your life and ascending in the levels of consciousness to let go and let go and let go of these illusions that make you seem like you are not the real Don that you are, okay? Okay, so realize the lie. And this is, once again, realize, you guys, because I know someone's going to say, well, how do I apply this to SP? It's the same thing, you guys. It doesn't matter what you apply it to, all right? You're identifying the limiting belief. You're seeing the identity. Is there an identity behind this limiting belief, right? Sometimes there's not. Most times there is. Okay, then you're going to flip both of those, right? You're going to realize the lie. You're going to realize the lie. Oh, well, that can't be true. If my truth, my fundamental core truth is God, is love, perfection, harmony, abundance, right? Then this can't be true. All right. So you realize the lie, and then you choose a new identity and a new belief that is in line with your desire, right? So just like I already pretty much covered this, but I'm not a good coach. I'm an incredible coach, right? I'm an incredible coach. My business is not doing well. My business is doing amazing because I'm an amazing businesswoman, because I know exactly what I'm doing, because this is so easy for me, right? You're going to flip those stories on their head. All right. And then you're going to persist in and accept this is true. Okay. So you're not going to make this choice and then say, oh, I don't see anything changing, so this must not be true. Oh, well, I've been assuming this and believing this for 2 days and nothing happened. It does not matter, you guys. Your identity is what's going to manifest for you on autopilot, okay? Your identity is what is leading you to your beliefs and assumptions in the first place, okay? So when you have the highest beliefs about yourself, that's automatically going to lead you to believe and expect the highest experiences in 3D, okay? But choose this new belief, choose the new identity, flip that you flipped on its head, and persist in that. Okay, accept it as true. This is the last part. This is how you shift in the day. Okay, and this is where it wasn't even number one. It was just the kind of thing I was saying about understanding that everything is just a story. If you understand that everything is just a story and you are the God that has the ability to animate any version of self, right? If you understand that, you understand that there's no time, right? And if there's no time, then that means that today you can choose that I'm no longer that version. I'm this version now. This is how you shift in the day. Okay, I'm that version now. I'm not going to wait for proof. I'm not going to delay it and say it takes time. I'm going to accept that that is now true for me now because I said so. And I have the supremacy and the authority to do that. Okay? All right. I'm intending that this helps you guys. I'm absolutely sure that it will. And I will see you guys in a video soon.